That did not go well. Six.
My friend, my mind is being tugged again. It is very strong this time. I see wooden posts upright in the snow. A tower. I recognize the tower. I see the cabin again. The door is locked tight. It is receding. It is over. For now. My head is pounding. Ow.
We need to get to the bottom of this, Inigo.
I agree. I think I know where to start. I saw a ruined tower in the snow. I think I camped there once long ago.
Okay. Where is this tower?
The tower is a short hike from Dawnstar. It is called Snow Point Beacon. It is nothing special from what I remember, but I think it is close to the source of these embarrassing episodes. I understand if we are too busy, but what do you say? Shall we go?
I'm sorry, Inigo, but we don't have time at the moment. I have to get back to the College of Winterhold. We have a staff to deliver.
Okay. My mind hopes we can find time later. It is in pain.
Rest assured, Inigo, we'll get on it as soon as we can. The devil was that? Tolf, dear.
You survived. You have it then?
I do.
Let's hope it's as powerful as the Sigics believe it to be.
Where is Mirabelle?
She didn't make it.
Oh no.
When it was clear we were going to have to fall back, she stayed behind and made sure the rest of us were all right.
Poor Mirabelle. So, why are you all the way out here?
Look for yourself. Ancano's power is growing. We can't crack whatever magic he's using to shield himself. I hope your trip to Labyrinthian was worth it.
Let's get in there, Tolf, dear.
I'll be right behind you.
I'll be amazed if any of us survive this.
That one's yours, Inigo. Superb. We're going to need those, I think.
Not again! Stay where you are, Brain! Stay where you are! Ow!
Patience, Inigo. Where do you think you're going?
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it? Ha! I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The staff! Use it on the eye!
Good idea, Tolf, dear.
Still you persist? Very well.
Inigo!
Come then.
And Tolthir!
See what I can do now.
Where are you, you foolish elf?
I cannot be defeated.
So you keep saying.
My
do with some help here, guys. Sleeping on the job. So you cannot read feed, which means I have to hit the eye. Aha! I'm getting to you. Tofty, you're talking in your sleep. Can't do that. Ancano, you're beginning to get rather annoying. They better make me Arch-Mage when I finish this.
I cannot be defeated.
I'm getting to you, aren't I? Yes, right.
I cannot be.
You're at full health again. Got you. Thank you, Inigo. Burn you. How are you, Inigo? Are you quite well?
Yes, my friend. Let us go.
Not yet a while. What do I have to do now?
I knew you could do it.
What was that?
I knew you could do it.
So what do we do now?
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
Okay. Do you know what we do?
Uh-huh. What's next?
Know what's going on.
Aha. Quaranier? Do you know what we do now?
We knew you would succeed.
More than I
Your
did.
victory here justifies our belief in you. You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold.
How did you know I would be able to defeat Ancano? I was seriously doubting myself there for a while.
A great many things obscured to you are quite clear to us. We have long believed you would prevail.
So, what do we do now? I don't know how many times I have to ask this.
The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Ancano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it, for now. You now have the opportunity to maintain your college and carry on with your lives. You have our gratitude, Arch-Mage.
Did you see that?
You want to talk?
Do you have any thoughts on this matter?
Look at you running your own magical institution. You have done your people proud, and probably put a few noses out of joint in the process. You're the Arch-Mage now. If anyone here crosses you, turn them into a troll's bottom. You do know the spell for that, don't you?
Okay, thanks, Inigo.
If you need anything else, just ask.
You've done it. The college is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Psijics are right. There's no one more deserving to be Arch-Mage, in my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Arch-Mage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need me.
Thank you very much.
All right, then.
Ah. %, less the cost.
What is on your mind?
Come and see my new quarters.
Let us go. The Arch-Mage
still seems to be a little feisty. Now he's disappeared. There he is again. Okay, something isn't right. Oh, that's me. That's me! I'm having an out-of-body experience. Inigo, I think Ancano has done me a mischief. Okay.
What can I do for you?
It seems I can't do very much around here. I seem to have broken my neck or something. We have some time now. Where is this tower you saw in your vision?
The tower is a short hike from Dawnstar. It is called Snowpoint Beacon. It is nothing special from what I remember, but I think it is close to the source of these embarrassing episodes.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you, my friend. I will mark Snowpoint Beacon on your trusty map. Let us go.
Is this the place, Inigo? Wait a minute. Where the hooded version?
Ow! We are getting close to the source of my mind problem.
Oh, this is the beacon.
Now ain't this
What was
something?
that?
Okay, this is Snowpoint Beacon. Next we need to find the wooden posts I saw. They must be close.
Do you have any clues?
In my vision, the posts were worn and weather-beaten. According to my nose, all the wood here seems to have been cut fairly recently. I can also smell stone, and ice, and you, and... Wait, I can smell old timber. This way, my friend. The source of my mind vibrations is east of here. I am sure of it. The cabin must be nearby. These are the posts from my vision. Come on, let's follow them.
Any new flashes?
No, but we are on the right path. I am glad you are by my side. Let us push on. The source is at the top of these steps. I can feel it.
Okay.
I am here for you.
Do you have any new thoughts?
My mind and I thank you for helping us, my friend. I hope we make a full recovery. I'm wondering if all this is in my head. You haven't had any visions, have you? Maybe I'm crazy. Let us find out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any more thoughts?
I'm thinking my brain is in pain. I hope it does not end up completely lame. That would be a shame.
That would be a shame.
Mm-hmm.
You have more thoughts?
I'm hoping we can put an end to these mind vibrations. They are quite hard to ignore.
Okay.
Something on your mind? I'm thinking this is exciting and a little distressing. What is on your mind?
Okay.
Thank the gods. I am not crazy. There it is. The cabin I saw. My friend, I bet you 100 septims the door is locked tight. I think I have a solution though.
We could just knock.
Maybe there is danger inside. If there is, I would rather it did not know we were coming. During one of my painful episodes, I said, "It is under the rug." Remember? Give me a moment. Yes, here it is, a key. Back home, my mother used to keep a spare in the same place. Why don't you do the honors? My hands are uncharacteristically shaky for some reason.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
Okay, let us see what is inside. Is that a picture of me? What is this place? Let us look around. This is unsettling. But I do not sense danger here.
It's a recipe for dragon pie, hiding behind some boots by the fireplace. I think we'll have that.
That man over there. I saw him during one of my episodes.
What man? I see no man.
This room smells like forgotten memories. Maybe we should wake the owner.
The owner seems to have a thing for putting axes in rather large animals' heads. You really think we should wake him? Be on your guard, Inigo. Wake up, old chap.
Oh my. You're here. I was beginning to lose hope.
I'm with the College of Winterhold. Maybe I can help you.
What? The College of Winterhold? What a bunch of jumped-up show-offs. No, not you, you silly elf. Him.
What are you
Get
calling
out
a
of the way.
silly elf? Ready to
Inigo,
push?
is it really you? Or am I dreaming?
That is my name, and let me tell you this. If you insult my friend again, I will be forced to harm you. Do we have an understanding?
My apologies. I am often too terse for my own good. I mean nothing by it, I assure you.
Okay. My friend here is a fantastic adventurer, unsurpassed in many areas. He deserves your respect.
I see. Well, I'm sure you make quite the team, Inigo, but it's you who I've been seeking all these years. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Who are you? Why have you been seeking me?
My name is Langley. Langley Longseer to some. Dear boy, I have much to tell you. How did you find me?
I started to get brief, painful visions a while ago. They showed me flashes of this place. And you. I also felt a nasty tugging sensation.
Ha! The spell works. Not quite as was intended, but it got you here in the end. I was about ready to string that conjuration mage up by his toes.
You summoned me? I have to tell you, your spell needs work.
I've been trying to locate you for quite some time. I even traveled to Riverhold. I found your parents shortly after they died, gods rest their souls. Oh dear, you do know about that, don't you?
They were killed protecting a trading caravan. I heard. You were there?
Yes. I am so sorry for your loss. For all your losses. In a way, I've been traveling with you. Just a step behind.
Did my mother and father die well?
They met their end with dignity. I was the one who found them, and I made sure they had a fine burial. They died holding hands.
Why were you there? Were you looking for me even then?
I had hoped they could lead me to you. I continued to track you for years. Then the trail went cold, after I found your brother.
You found Fergus? How? Have you always been hiding in my past, haunting every step I take? Why? I do not know you. What do you want from me?
I have come to know you very well. I am your friend, Inigo. Perhaps the greatest friend you have. We are destined to work together.
I already have the only friend I need.
Thanks,
You don't
Inigo.
understand. There's a great evil coming. I don't know when exactly, but it is close. I've seen it in my dreams. You are there too. You are the champion destined to destroy the Doomstrider.
What are you talking about? The Doomstrider?
Yes, the very avatar of destruction and death. The demon that has plagued my dreams for decades.
I need to sit down.
Take a seat, rest, and I'll tell you all I know. I've been keeping a note of everything.
I am sorry, my friend. I need a moment. My legs are a little wobbly all of a sudden.
Go and sit down. It is a lot to take in, I know. Make no mistake, Inigo. You are safe here. You both are. Inigo and I have much to discuss. I don't wish to be rude, but perhaps it's best if you leave us to it for a bit. In fact, if you could do something for me, I'd be most grateful.
And what is it that you require?
Eggs.
What kind of eggs?
Glad to be of use, eh? Good. I need snow thrush eggs. 6 should do the trick. They often boost my visions, allowing me to see further into the future. If Inigo is here, then maybe the Doomstrider is finally preparing to strike. We must be ready.
And where, pray, might I find snow thrush eggs?
There are at least 8 nests outside my home. You shouldn't need to go very far. I hope you don't mind heights. They are usually rather elevated. Come back to me when you have 6 eggs, no fewer. Find 8, and I'll give you something precious for your trouble.
First, what is this Doomstrider of which you speak?
I don't know. Maybe in time we'll find out together. Go on, go and get those eggs and let Inigo and I talk a while.
Okay, but I'm going to have a word with Inigo first.
Search up high, and try not to fall off anything.
Well, that's super good advice, thank you.
Well, this is awkward. How do I put this politely? Go away, please.
This Langley fellow seems to have a lot to tell me, and sadly I don't think he'll do it with you here.
Are you okay, Inigo?
I'm a bit shaken by how well this man seems to know me, but I'll be okay. I wonder what else he has to say. I hope my poor mind can take it.
Okay, I'll go and get those eggs, but I'll see you in a little while.
I have heard the snow thrush likes to nest up trees and on the edge of cliffs. Be careful you do not slip.
Again, thank you. What? 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8.
Well done, you got the eggs. Very good.
Okay, I got all 8. What's my prize?
Your prize? Oh yes, here you go. Take my thanks and my gratitude. Very precious commodities indeed.
Fine, here, take your eggs.
What? I didn't need eggs, I just needed you out of the house for a bit so we could talk. Keep them. Turn them into an omelette for all I care. Anyway, Inigo and I have had a bit of a chat, and he's persuaded me that you can be trusted. It seems we 3 are in this together. I've given him my notes, and I'm sure he'll let you read through everything. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Maybe you should talk to Inigo first, though.
Not in combat.
Good job getting those eggs, my friend. This Langley fellow may be a bit rude and gruff, but he's on our side. He gave me these. He found my father's journal, can you believe it? He also gave me 2 books he's written about his search for me. They contain a lot of information about how important I am. They are very good books, but also sad. Apparently I have my own prophecy. If you want to hear more about it, I'll tell you what I know. Langley says we are going to save the world. That is, of course, unless you think we have something better to do.
Okay, I've heard enough for now, Inigo.
Okay.
How does your head feel now?
It is still a little tender. Oh, that reminds me. You should ask Langley about the summon spell that has been causing my mind vibrations. He has a spare copy. Maybe he will let you give it a go. My mind is not keen on the idea, but I think a spell like that could be useful, my friend.
Undoubtedly. Langley!
I must warn you, I'm recording this conversation for posterity.
So am I, old chap. May I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
I said, may I ask you something? Tell me about the summon Inigo spell.
It's rubbish. Tosh. Hardly works at all. All it seems to do is give poor Inigo vague directions to the summoner. And a headache.
Or maybe you're doing it incorrectly.
I followed the instructions dutifully. There's no reason it shouldn't work. No one knows Inigo better than I do.
What's that got to do with anything?
The conjuration mage who created the spell told me that as long as I was Inigo's true friend, I should be able to get it to work. It's clearly broken. I'm the greatest ally Inigo has.
You're mistaken. I am Inigo's greatest ally.
How egocentric. You've just met him, relatively speaking. I've been tracking him most of my life. No, if the spell doesn't work for me, it won't work for anyone. Isn't that right, Inigo?
I think you should let him try it.
Exactly. What? Why?
Langley, I am sure we are great allies in the making, but my friend here and I have a more immediate bond.
What do you mean? Oh, I didn't realize you were an item.
Not that kind of bond. We have traveled together. We have enjoyed sharing our views on many subjects. We have fought bravely side by side. I have placed my life in his hands. What I'm trying to say is, we are friends. Go on, hand over a copy of the spell. I am the only one who will suffer if it goes wrong.
I see. I won't argue with you, even though it's a waste of time. I will do as you ask.
Thank you. What is the worst that can happen?
You don't want to know. If we're going to do this, we must be scientific. Inigo, you stay here, and your friend and I will go outside. Once we're on the path, I'll give you the spell, and you can try unsuccessfully to teleport Inigo to us. Stare vacantly, if you understand.
Good luck, my friend. I will wait and brace myself.
Okay, you can quit the vacant gazing routine now.
Ha ha.
We should head outside and get this over with.
After you, old chap.
Right, let's get started. Here is the spell. I had to pry it open just to read half the incantations. I doubt you'll have better luck. Inconceivable. Just you wait, I bet your hands explode when you cast it.
Oh dear. Well, I picked a nice day for it.
What? How did you do that?
It worked. I am outside.
I don't know what to say.
Let us test its range. Try to place me farther away. it again. That felt good. My friend, that was wonderful. Did you see? One moment I was inside, casually not tasting Langley's cooking, then whoosh! I saw your face, and I was out here. It was amazing.
How does it feel?
It feels good. No mind vibrations at all. It is like a brief warm embrace, followed by a pleasant floaty sensation. There is something else.
And what might that be?
When you summoned me, I felt like I had a choice. That I could choose not to go if I didn't want to. This is a fantastic tool, my friend. I knew you could do it. You are outstanding.
Observation. The subject seems to be physically unaffected by the spell. He is, however, exhibiting poor character judgment.
You are a funny fellow, Langley. Poor character judgment, my tail. My friend here did a fantastic job getting the spell to work.
Note, the subject is clearly delusional.
The subject does not sound nearly as good as the champion. Did I offend you in some way? I hope not. Without you, we never would have gained such a wonderful spell. I hope you know we are grateful for all you have done.
It's not you, Inigo. It's him. The spell shouldn't work with just anyone. It was supposed to form a link between us. This idiot broke it.
I think that maybe the spell works because of the link my friend and I already share. You should not take it personally. We three are a team now. We need each other and should not be fighting amongst ourselves.
You and I are a team. All this moron can do is collect eggs. How useful is that going to be when we take on the Doomstrider?
That is only one of my friend's many talents. Trust me, you could not wish for a more worthy ally.
We shall see. I hope you're right. I'm getting cold. I think I'll head inside. Feel free to make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. When you leave, I'll be sure to contact you with my lesser version of the spell if I hear anything new.
Thank you, Langley. I am glad we finally met.
I am too. I can see you're every bit the champion this world needs. I'll see you soon. I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn earlier. I'm sure you don't mean to be annoying.
Apology accepted, old chap. Inigo's right. We should try and get along.
Yes, I agree. Please don't take anything I say to heart. I know I can be insufferable at times. Right. Goodbye for now. Yes? Cheerio.
Goodbye.
I am glad you are giving Langley a chance, my friend. I believe he means well, even if he is not very good at showing it.
Well, he's not too bad, really.
His heart is in the right place, I think. I find him quite amusing. Anyway, we solved the mystery of my vibrating brain, and you got a powerful new spell. A spell they do not teach at any college, I'll wager. I am still trying to digest everything Langley told me. There is a lot to sort through. For now, we get on with our lives until he contacts us again. I have a feeling we are at the beginning of a fantastic adventure, my friend. If you do not mind, when we have a moment, I would like to discuss something with you. Remind me next time we are seated somewhere safe. Langley's house would be a bad idea, though. What I want to discuss concerns him.
Well, why don't you just tell me now?
And be rudely interrupted by a wolf attack or some such? No, it can wait.
So where would you like to talk?
Any peaceful area with a place for us both to sit will do. An inn or a home would be preferable, but as long as we are not in danger, I really do not mind where we talk.
Okay, well, let's go back to the college. I rather fancy spending the night in my new quarters.
Good. It is not a pressing issue, just something I would like to hear your opinion on. I am thinking I am relieved we got to the bottom of my mind problem. I'm thinking this is a beautiful location. It must be hard to get supplies out here, though. Okay, let us get back to it. Yum, 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 yum. What is on your mind?
Do you mind if I ask you something, Inigo?
Ask away.
Would you like to relax here for a while?
Thank you. Your hospitality is humbling. My friend, do you mind if I ask you something?
Not at all, that's why we're here.
Okay. Langley is a very interesting man. He knows a lot about me, and there is a great deal of evidence that his visions usually come to pass. All that said, we have only just met him. In your heart of hearts, do you think we can trust him?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he has other motives for helping us.
It is hard to tell what those other motives could be. I want to believe he is our ally, but your opinion is important to me. I do think that he is mostly good, but perhaps we should be wary just in case. I appreciate your insight, my friend. There is something else I am compelled to mention.
And what might that be?
When you were outside getting those eggs, I told Langley about how you spared my life and my debt to you. He questioned my memory. He said my mind has been through a lot with the skooma, the grief, and the endless battles and so on. He suggested that maybe you are not the person I remember.
Inigo, I said that when we first met.
What does Langley know anyway? He does not know you like I do. He does not know about our shared past. No, I will not entertain such a silly idea. I am not confused. I would know you anywhere. You are my friend. End of story. He is just jealous of our friendship. Pay it no mind. Anyway, that is all I wanted to say. Let us talk of other things.
What's on your mind?
Accepting Langley's apology was very big of you. You showed great restraint. Mr. Dragonfly is wondering how he fits into this Doomstrider business. I think he has an overinflated sense of self-importance. The Summon Inigo spell has more than a few uses. With it I can surprise enemies, get out of trouble in a hurry, and really weird people out. I'm thinking you are a good friend.
Inigo, we need to talk about who you think I am.
Please, my friend, drop it for now. Maybe later.
Okay.
Okay, talk to you later.